Ladies and gentlemen, in the recent Arknights CN anniversary event, they have released a new type of elemental damage. Well, it's not exactly new. In fact, it was actually the first element damage introduced to the game. That's right, I'm talking about nervous impairment. That green element damage that deals massive blows to your operators, and also stun them. And now we have operators that can use this same element damage. Meet Gracebearer, the gacha 5-star from the recent limited banner. And she's also the first unit in the game's newest guard archetype, Primal Guard. I suppose you can already tell what this guard do from their name alone. Aside from being a blocker, Primal Guard is able to inflict elemental damage. And the type of element damage that Grace works with is that nervous impairment. And FYI, this guard has about the same stats as a Centurion guard, but only has 2 block counts. Aside from Grace, Thorns now also can inflict nervous impairment. Specifically, with his new Delta module. But first let's see Grace. So, on the friendly side, once the nervous impairment circle is depleted, the enemy will instantly get hit by elemental damage. Just like burn, but the damage is a bit lower. It will also inflict a debuff to the enemies. But instead of stun like what the enemy version do, the friendly version will inflict a new effect, currently known as paralysis. It's pretty much frighten effect with a fancier name. Because it will also prevent the enemy from doing their normal attacks. But instead of duration based like what frighten effect do, paralysis will guarantee that the enemy will fail to do their next 3 normal attacks. This effect lasts forever until all stacks are used, unless the enemies have status resistance. Which I think only appears on enemies in Yerag events. Grace is able to inflict nervous impairment on her own with her skill 1. In her skill 1, all of her attacks now hit twice, deal critical damage, and 10% of the damage dealt will turn into nervous impairment. Which pretty much means the lower the enemy defense, the quicker the nervous impairment build up. Overall it's a good DPS skill. And she has the potential to deal even bigger damage, if she can complete the build up. Not to mention the paralysis effect has the potential to save her from vicious attacks. Typically good against slow but hard hitting enemies. Her second skill also synergies with nervous impairment. In this skill, she will deal critical damage to multiple enemies around her. And if her target is under the burst effect of nervous impairment, instead of dealing physical damage, she will deal element damage to them. A pretty great nuker skill, especially if the enemies are under nervous impairment burst. And also gives her a way to handle crowds. But unlike skill 1, she is unable to build up the nervous impairment on her own. So you will have to partner her with other operators. And right now it's just Thorns. So, like Grace's skill 1, Thorns Delta module will turn 10% of the damage dealt to nervous impairment. And the first upgrade will improve his first talent, increasing the damage of his art's DOT, and if his target is under nervous impairment burst, the art's DOT will change to elemental DOT, and the damage is also doubled. While the last upgrade will just increase the numbers. From what I see so far, there's usually not really a huge difference between these 2 modules in terms of damage. Though I feel like his first module is better for general usage. Because the thing about his Delta module is that most of the good stuff will only come out once the enemy is under nervous burst effect. Which can take either short or long time to build up, depending on how high is the enemy defense. And yes, the module is borderline useless against crazy defense targets. At least if you aim to inflict nervous impairment burst with him alone. But right now there's only him and Grace. So I guess it shows that nervous impairment needs some more operators before it can shine. Meanwhile his X module enhances his art's DOT from the get-go, making it a better option to handle trash mob quicker and also gives him more advantage against low resistance targets. Overall perfect for him who is a generalist. So that's the new element damage in the game. What do you think? Now if you'll excuse me, I have other duties. Super Earth is in dire need of help. That should be all. Adios.